Got so much work to do. Trying to talk to you. You give me five minutes of focus. Give me 5 minutes of focus. 5 minutes of focus. Give me 5 minutes of focus. Welcome to your 5-minute focus. Today's scripture will be coming from Exodus 14, verse 14. So, chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. We are often faced with many challenges in life that sometimes we just try to take on our own. We try to handle our own situations. We try to make the outcome something that we can sort of control. But God has given us so many promises, so many promises. He is going to accomplish it. He is going to do exactly what He said. It may not look like it, but He is going to do exactly what He said. It's hard sometimes to really trust Him in it because we're looking at the circumstances. We have a front row seat to what things actually look like. We know what it feels like to be in it, but God has made us a promise and He is going to make good on it. And in Exodus 14, God tells Moses, He says, listen, I know what you're up against. He said, but I want you to tell the Israelites to turn around and make camp on the shore opposite Baal. Pharaoh is going to think that y'all are lost. He's going to think, that y'all are confused. God says, but I'm going to make his heart stubborn and he's going to come after the Israelites. So wait, God, you're going to send us to almost something that looks like a dead end, but then you're going to send Pharaoh out there to us. But this is part of the promise, okay? And as Pharaoh was approaching them, though, the Israelites saw that Pharaoh and his army were coming. They saw the Egyptians coming and they got scared. God promised that He was going to use His army to put His glory on display. And I know they were wondering, like, how is your glory going to be on display by them killing us? Like, they're right here. Like, and we don't feel like we can fight them. Has the thing that you feel keeps you from the promise that God has made to you ever gotten too close for comfort? You said you were going to supply all of my needs according to your riches and glory, but every time, and I mean every time, I feel like I'm getting ahead in my finances, something comes up. Either I have to do a car repair or something unexpected takes place that I've got to pay for. And so the Israelites were just like that. They were afraid. They were scared. They began to cry. They were terrified. All the emotions that we feel when we feel like our back is against the wall. And it's like, well, God, I might as well not even serve you because I was doing like this was happening when I won't serve you. So, this, if I'm going to go through the same thing, then what's the point? But God comes in at the right time. Whenever life challenges you to the point where you begin to question the promise of God or you begin to lash out, at Him for not coming through when He should, be on the lookout. Because the darkest part of the night is just before the break of day. But Moses tells the people, he says, listen, don't be afraid. Stand firm and watch God do His work of salvation for you today. Take a good look. He says, like, look at your situation head on. Look at what you're going through. Like, I want you to look at it face to face, face it head on. He says, take a look at the Egyptians. He said, and look at them because you're never going to see them again. So even today, whatever it is that you're facing, I want you to look at it. If it's your money, I want you to look at that bank account. Look at it. Look at it. Take a screenshot. Take a selfie with it. Whatever the situation may be, that bad report, take a picture of it And then I want you to then write out beside it, look, because you're never going to see them. You're never going to see this again. Just like God, Moses tells the people, he said, listen, look at it, for you're never going to see it again. I don't know what God has promised you, but if it doesn't look like what he said, and you know that you're following his principles, you know you're living the life according to God's plan, God is about to fight for you. He sees that you have not grown weary in well doing. He sees you where you are. And in verse 14, he says, God says, I will fight the battle for you. All you need to do is keep your mouth shut. Don't say one word. He says, I know what it looks like, but I am fighting for you. I want to encourage you today in your faith that God is fighting for you. God is fighting for you, my brother. God is fighting for you, my sister. God is fighting for you. Don't give up. Keep your mouth shut and watch God work. Listen, that is all the time we have for today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. This has been your 5 Minute Focus.